Okay, cellos. Here is our training video for your bow grip and how to hold your bow. Now you're going to notice with your bow you have a winding here, okay, or a grip on the top right in this location, and then you also have what we call the frog. Okay, so you have the frog and then you have the winding or the grip, and right in between here is a little notch, a little area in between where I put my thumb as a bow grip, okay, sort of a little physical memory spot there. So I put my thumb there, and I also want that thumb to be flexible, okay, so just kind of wiggle that a little bit and get used to this being relaxed, okay, because it'll want to tense up and tighten as you learn how to hold your bow. But you're going to want to work to keep this relaxed so that this bow is actually, it's firmly held, but it's also relaxed, okay, so there's some give in there. So let's turn our bow over this way, horizontal, and if you're holding your bow horizontal, take your left hand, okay, and hold the stick so you can support this very freely, in the right hand, the bow grip, is free to get into position without feeling like the bow's going to fall out of your hand, and then you get this kind of a bow grip, which is way incorrect. So if your bow grip looks like that, stop and let's reload. Okay, so we're going to take, from this side, we're going to put our thumb right there in that little area between the winding and the frog. Okay, we're going to put our thumb there. And then we're going to put our second finger right opposite, okay, of that thumb. Okay, just right there. Okay. Now, you notice I take all my fingers and they're kind of spread out just a little bit, just kind of a natural width, okay, across on the other side of the stick, just like that, okay? And I'm just going to tap those a little bit, even as you hold it. Keep everybody flexible. Okay, now let's kind of go back to our horizontal positioning here, okay? And you're going to take, and you're going to hold everybody just basically equal here. Now, some people like a little shallower, okay, bow grip. Some people like a little longer. Basically, you're going to want to kind of feel, how can you control this bow? Can you keep this bow tip up as you're playing, okay? And you're going to just kind of be wiggling this wrist a little bit so that when you sit at your cello, okay, if these are your strings, then your bow is going to be angled towards your face. The stick's going to kind of come up and come towards you, okay? The bow sticks are always angled towards the scroll of our instrument. So that's going to pull this back a little bit, okay? Much like accelerating on a moped or a motorcycle would be, where you would go with your accelerator. Okay, so you notice I'm holding the stick and I'm kind of wiggling these fingers so that they get into position. Okay, so when you take your bow, I'm going to step back here a little bit, and you come back and forth across, there's a little bit of a give with these fingers. And at first, this is very hard to do because your fingers are going to be holding that bow and they're going to feel very rigid. And you want to just keep working and working until these get relaxed. You notice I'm just tapping my fingers, okay, and I'm kind of wiggling my thumb so that I have that flexibility here in my bow grip, okay, to play like a cello player.